Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and the patch notes are out for the patch loading the mini set into Hearthstone going live tomorrow. But there's a little bit more than just the mini set. We've got a new event with a bunch of stuff. Of course, the very expensive portrait surprise buffs to 2 different cards, one in standard, one in wild that you may be interested in, and a bunch of other stuff we'll go over. And we still have our giveaway. It's our last day to enter it for 3 mini sets out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video. Link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. And yeah, tomorrow we'll announce the winners. If we manage to hit another 1,000 subs by tomorrow, don't think it'll happen, but you never know. I'll add another mini set to that giveaway. So hit that sub button, make me go baroque. So yes, this patch will go live tomorrow, typically around 10 a.m. Pacific. That's usually around the time. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. I think it's like 7 p.m. CET. You can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong on that. Not great with the European time zone, but yeah, it launches tomorrow, and you get the usual stuff with like the mini set loading in. You can get it for like all golden. You get the diamond for like, what, 10,000 gold, $70, or the preferable, the better way to go, just get it for 2,000 gold and you get all the cards, which we'll see. There's been a lot of talk that people are underwhelmed and think the set's bad. It might be a different direction maybe the game is taking, or we're just bad at judging cards. Gonna talk about that in a future video. But yeah, even if every card is terrible, let's say every card is bad, it's always worth buying with gold, because first, the Perils packs, you won't open the mini set cards. Second, you're getting 4 guaranteed legendaries and epic, rares and commons. It's just the best value you can get. And the cards, I'm sure there'll be playable stuff. Zeph in particular looks pretty good to me. I always recommend getting it with gold. I just always do, even if it basically sucks, which I don't think it will, but you never know. We'll see. We also have the first ever Mythic Hero coming with patch 30.4, Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Yes, the $60 portrait. We will be purchasing it. We will showcase it on our day 1 patch review on Wednesday, and I am planning on giving one away, at least one, to a lucky viewer. I might do it on my Twitch channel, or we might do it here. We'll figure it out. I'll probably announce it tomorrow on our tier list video. We're gonna do a tier list of every mini set card, so stay tuned for that. And then there's Battlegrounds updates. Again, these will be linked down below if you want to take a look at the specifics of all these patch notes and details on that. But for us, or more ladder or arena focused, or a twist, if that, by the way, no twist announcement. Apparently twist not even coming back in October, because they would have announced it in this patch, I'm pretty sure. So apparently no twist for 3 months. Like, what are they doing? Anyways, the mode's already dead anyways as it is, but like, what was their plan with that stuff? It's baffling. That deserves like its own like breakdown of a video of like just absolute blunder that mode has been. Anyways, we do have something fun. We have the arena season update. So I think the leaderboards and everything else reset. So you'll want for Tuesday, before the patch goes live, to have an arena run going. Leave it at like 2 losses or whatever. You'll get a tavern ticket. You can then use that ticket to get another arena going. So for 150 gold, you're guaranteed 2 packs. So no matter what, it's at a discount. Plus you'll get extra goodies on top of that. So always recommend having a run going, because yes, it's still gonna be dual class, and then you'll get the core set in there, Skullman's Academy, Alterac Valley, Sunken City, Whizbang's Workshop, and Perils in Paradise. So switching up the expansions again, making it a little bit fresh. We'll see if they remember to exclude like Rofin and Geist from Whizbang's Workshop, because they just excluded it. I hope they remember. I doubt they'll remember. We'll see. And I had a lot of fun with this last arena season. We finished like top 10 on the arena leaderboards. I could kind of play the game. So that was, I got pretty lucky, but you got to play a little bit all right. So I was kind of happy to have a bit of a showing on the leaderboard this season. We're also getting another event. This was alluded to in that update about the Ragnaros portrait. Basically, we're going to be getting a new card back, a coin, and 2 portraits. No actual packs, which I'm sure some people will complain about. I feel like one of these rewards, you probably put in something that's not cosmetic, because there are a lot of people that really don't care about cosmetics. but I feel like they wanted to make up for the rag portrait. They might end up pissing people off anyways. And the portrait, I believe, is for Druid and Shaman. And basically, yeah, it says there's going to be a Mudan card back, a Mudan cosmetic coin, the oh my goodness, Orgrimmar Phelan Druid hero skin, and the overcharged King Shaman hero skin. And this is pretty cool. We're doing returning players at least to celebrate Hearthstone's imminent return in China, which happens at the end of this month, I believe, like really soon. I think it was the 25th of September, not sure. Basically, they're gonna update the loner decks already. Normally they only do it for every expansion. They're gonna do it for this mini set. I don't know if this will be a regular thing, but you know, they want to get it ready for the Chinese players to come in, and it will include cards from Perils and Paradise, which the last loner decks didn't. So all the decks will be available after 30.4. So if you're a new and returning player coming to Hearthstone, I'd wait for that patch to go live, and then boom, you can get one of these newer loner decks with newer cards in it. And they're adding the ability for players to claim their loner deck early if they want, before the loaner period ends, so they can start making tweaks to their new deck. There's never been a better time to start or restart playing Hearthstone. And you have to believe you've been away from the game for 90 days or have never played before, you're eligible. And one of my biggest pet peeves when I did like a free-to-play run was I get the loaner deck, I want to change it, I can't for like 2 weeks. Now you can do that. You can just claim it, edit it. That's a really nice update. And they're actually adding new gameplay achievements for Rise of Shadows, Saviors of Uldum, Descent of Dragons, Ashes of Outland, and Skullamancers. We'll each have an achievement for each class in that set, plus a neutral achievement. So stuff for idiots like me, or just achievement hunters like me that like that stuff. I don't think there'll be a reward other than achievement points, but hey, I like that. I appreciate that. They've been downscaling achievements. We didn't even get like a core set achievement. So now we'll get some new old expansion achievements. So if you like that stuff, that will be there. We're getting wild boards will now be returning to standard. All Hearthstone game boards will now be able to appear in Hearthstone matches, including boards from sets that have rotated a wild. The newest game board will still appear more frequently, so they have a discover rate on that. Good to know. But all other game boards will have an equal appearance rate. Hop into a game and check out some old favorites. This is to try and make up for, taking the free boards away, which I still think is absurd. Every expansion should have a board, period. It just doesn't feel the same without it, and I don't think that's going to change over time. I really think they should go back on that. And then we have the bug fixes and game improvements, where this is where we have the buff. The buff that I think some people were really happy about. Adaptive Amalgam, so this card here, and Immortal Prelate, this card here, will now return with functional Divine Shield or Stealth if it was granted to them and then consumed before they were destroyed. So you give a minion Divine Shield, it loses it, it dies, it shuffles back in. When you get it back, it will have Divine Shield permanently up. So when you play it, it's back with Divine Shield, then it can lose it again, then it dies, it'll get it again. So that's a nice little buff. And I know these cards aren't insanely impactful in the game. I don't think this will break them in any way, but it's nice functional change for a card in an archetype I hear people talk about all the time, especially Adaptive Amalgam. People just love to play it regardless of the power level, and this is just one more thing you can have fun with and do with those cards. So it's a really nice change, and I think it makes sense. It's actually weird it hasn't worked that way the whole time. So it's a really cool update. And they updated the OG Zeph, the original one, now to account for locations. I'm not sure what that means, if he'll give you like a Twisting Nether to blow it up, or I know he can't get like the tech card. It's in the core set, but it's not part of basic legacy. He only pulls from that, but apparently he's going to factor that in some way. I don't know what the impact of that is, but yeah, that is there. And David Bodybuilder's cap on sequential activations has been raised and now activates as minions are summoned when an effect summons several minions, instead of having the effect summon all the minions first and then having the effect trigger of them all at once. So I guess some sequentialing ordering, and yeah, we got a bunch of other fixes here. And again, you want to take a look at the patch notes down below. I don't think there's anything too major in here. I think it's all pretty safe. No weekly quest changes. I've looked every time now. Are they messing with XP or anything important like that? But yeah, looks like we're pretty safe. So yeah, this patch will go live tomorrow. We'll have our tier list on every mini set card tomorrow. Is it as bad as people are thinking? We'll take a look at it on a larger scale. Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll have our day one patch review, and Thursday we'll have some deck recommendations, And then Friday, yeah, maybe we talk about, is this mini set bad or is it good or what? Well, you know, I've got a feeling there's a certain direction going on with the game that I think is smart. It's just going to be possibly a bit painful. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Get in that giveaway if you haven't already. It's the last day. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.